Hi, this is Andy Barclay with Remax Elite, and today we are visiting Barclay Square Condominiums in Cocoa, Florida, a 14-unit building located just north of Cocoa Village. As you can see, we have just walked in the front door, and we are going to be taking a look at this unit today that has 2 bedrooms and 2.5 baths. As you'll notice, the property is vacant and some of the rooms will be a little dark because there's no power. This is a foreclosure unit, as you saw online, and we should be able to see everything just fine, but wanted to let you know the lights aren't on because there's no power to turn them on. We have just walked in the front door, which I'm going to now turn around and face so that you can see the entrance. So that is where we came in. As you will see, as I now walk toward the door, there are 2 units per floor, and they both share a common entry. Right there, so we have the elevator, the unit next door, and then this unit. And those are the only 2 units on this floor. As I said, there are 14 units in the building. The entryway is tiled. And as you walk in, you see the main living area, and then if we turn to our left, we're actually going to walk down this hallway first. That takes us toward the kitchen. Here we have the room where the AC is, a storage room, and then on the left here we have the half bath. So that is the half bath. We still have 2 bathrooms to go. Each bedroom has its own private bathroom. Here on the left we have the breaker panel and the AC. And then as we walk into the kitchen, you'll see that there's a large island in the center that does have power. The refrigerator has been removed from the unit, but the dishwasher, microwave, and oven are still here. So let me back up just a little bit and I'll give you the overview. And right there in the center of the screen you can see the water line that would go to the ice maker and the water dispenser for the refrigerator, if there was one. And a few of the cabinet doors have been removed, but they weren't torn off as you sometimes see in a foreclosure property, as this one is. They were actually removed with a screwdriver, so it looks like they would go on pretty easily. So we have a smooth top range here. We have a large microwave, and then the oven below, with controls for both on the right hand side of the microwave. Through this door is a very small common storage area. There's a trash disposal, so you don't need to take your trash downstairs. You can actually just put it right down the chute that's behind that door. And then as I finish panning across, you will see that there's a large double door entrance to the dining room, and we'll be going through that in just a minute. Here we have some lighting above the island. Before we go through there, I'd like to turn to our left to show you the breakfast room. That is an offshoot from the kitchen. And you'll notice, even though there aren't any lights on, it's still a very bright unit. There is a lot of natural light that comes in. Since we are here, we're going to step out on one of the 2 patios, or balconies, depending on what you like to call them. Now this one is looking west, northwest. And these are the Whitley Bay condos next door. That is actually the Whitley Bay pool that you see. And below us we have the guest parking for this unit. If you know the Cocoa area, you know the Cocoa Water Tower, and that is it right there, just for point of reference. This slider goes to the guest bedroom that we'll be looking at in just a minute. Let me work my way over to a corner here just to give you an idea of the size of this porch area. It is large. That is an emergency exit. We're not going to be going through that door, but that would take you all the way down to the garage. If the elevator were never working, for some reason. Or were ever not working, I should say. So we've come back in. We're in the breakfast room. Taking a look at the kitchen here. We are now going to walk through the double doors into the dining area and then out into the main living area. There's no light. There is not a light currently, but it is wired. And there are lights on either side of the dining room in these recessed areas. And as you leave the dining room, you have a wet bar and then the main living area. Just to give you another look from a different part of the room. That hallway leads to the front entry, just to help you get your bearings. This is a nice sitting area. We have the main living area here, as you can see. That is a gas fireplace. That is not a wood-burning fireplace. And we have the second balcony right there. We're actually going to save that for last. You can see, though, that you have an absolutely amazing view of the Indian River out there, though. But we'll see more of that in just a minute. I like to go out on the porches and enjoy the view, so I like to save those for last. Here we have a hallway that leads to both bedrooms. We have the bedroom here. We have a laundry room here. And then as I turn to the right, we have the master bedroom, which we are going to go into after we see the first bedroom. So turning back to my left, we have the guest bedroom. You'll notice that the condo has a system to notify you if you need to evacuate. Not only do they have the alarm, but they also have sprinklers. Hopefully you will never have to use either, but they're nice to have. In fact, this bedroom alone has 3 sprinkler heads. So, walking toward the bathroom, this is a private bath that is directly off the bedroom. You can see we have a shower and a tub. It is tiled. Nice tall cabinet. And then adjacent to that, just off to the left, we have a walk-in closet. It isn't the biggest walk-in closet I've ever seen, but it is probably about 5 feet deep. It does have a sprinkler head and a light. So there we have the closet. Here's the bathroom. That's the door that we came through. And then as I pan back to the left, you will see the porch that we were on just a second ago. So, spinning back to the right, hopefully not spinning too quickly. We certainly don't want to make you dizzy. We are walking through the door, past the laundry room on our left, into the master suite. It has a double door entry. It is a large room, and that is the entrance to the master bath. And before we go into the master bath, I'm going to give you a look at the pool. You can see it from here. Not the largest pool, but definitely nice sized. It looks pretty inviting, actually. It's a warm day in May, and I wouldn't mind heading down there myself. So we're walking into the master bathroom now. You can see we have a large jacuzzi bathtub. To the left, we have a commode and a bidet with a door, so you can have some privacy, and actually a nice little window there too. We have a walk-in closet that goes off to the left. Has two lights, and then space on the right. And I'd like to point this out just quickly. It does have an AC vent. I know some people occasionally are concerned with closets that are off the bathrooms because they don't want the steam from their showers to make their clothes moist or damp or possibly mildewy. You know, that's really not something that happens anyway, but it's nice to see that there is an AC vent in there, so you definitely don't need to worry about that here. So here we have the shower, and then on our left we have the double vanity with double lighting, and a tiled floor. So that is the master bath. Turning to the right, we get another look at the master bedroom. We're now going to head through the double doors out into the main living area again, so that we can look at my favorite part, and I'm sure will become one of your favorite parts, the main porch out here. So before we head out there, actually, just to point this out, it is a very large slider and it is tinted. So even though you don't have, at least yet, large curtains or anything like that, it is tinted, so you don't need to worry about the heat as much as you might in other places. And then we also have some very nice plantation shutters on this window. So I wanted to point that out before we went outside. I was getting a little ahead of myself there. So now we're walking outside onto the porch. And as you can see, you have a wonderful panoramic view of the area here. That is the 528 causeway in the distance. I don't know if you can see that on the video screen or not. And I'm just going to continue panning here so that you can see that this is very large out here. Plenty of room for sitting, for relaxing, for entertaining. The large sliders. And then as I continue panning around, you can see we also get a nice view of the pool here. I believe I said it at the beginning, but just in case I didn't, we are just north of Cocoa Village, which is one of, I think, the best pedestrian areas in Brevard County. There's lots of shopping, There's a wonderful playhouse, all kinds of great stuff down there, and a wonderful park. And that is within walking distance. And on the other side of this community, even though you can't really see it, just to the right of that 4-story building, 5-story building, is one of the main libraries for Brevard. It's a great library, lots to do there. It's one of my favorite places to visit, actually. Lots of good books. So today we have taken a look at Barclay Square's condominiums. My name is Andy Barclay, even though I have nothing to do with the building. I'm a realtor with RE/MAX Elite, and you can reach me at 321-514-9862 if you have any questions about this unit, about this building, or any other listing in Brevard County. I can also be reached via email at andy@thinkandy.com. Thanks for watching.